Boom, here it is, guys. Here it is, here it is. Here is the business. The Phatmoto. I call mine the Dirty Deuce. And it has been upgraded to a full CNC carburetor. It is a beast. It is a beast from the east. Very fast, very fast. For fucking 3 horsepower, you know what I mean? That other carburetor setup was just robbing me of power. This one is so much better. It's a CNC Amazon carburetor with the offset manifold. I used a little maker gasket to make sure that my carburetor is sealed up good to the manifold. I don't know if y'all can see that there. You can see it oozing out right there. It's the black high temp, super strength. I got a little bit around the manifold there. I've deleted the whole governor situation. I cut the governor arm off on the inside, and I also removed the gear governor this on the inside of this cover. There's a gear governor. It's plastic. It's hooked to this little black dot right here. This little black dot right here. So you undo those, I think it's like 6 bolts, 6 little tiny bolts. Pop that cover off. Make sure you drain all the oil first. Pop that cover off. Pour out the little bit of oil that's gonna remain. Get you a pair of pliers. Pop that little gear governor off. There's nothing to it but to do it. Take this little arm out right here. And on the inside, this little arm right here. There you go, can y'all see it? This little arm right here on the inside is gonna have a little paddle. It's gonna have a little paddle in there. So what I did was I took the whole little arm out and I cut the paddle off, and then I just simply put the little arm back in with the Carter key to close the hole. So that way I'm not spitting oil out through that little hole or trying to find some sort of bolt to put in there. I used the, what it came with to fill it back up. So there's no hole. Oh man, guys, I'm talking about when I put this sucker together, I had to do a little minor tuning to the carburetor itself. But man, once I shot out the parking lot, spinning my back tire a little bit, I was like, oh shit, this is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth, guys. I hope y'all can get a good view of how your boy did that. I took a hacksaw and I cut this guy off. There was another bend there. I just chopped it off because that bend would make you block your petcock, and it's just, it puts the carburetor at an obscure angle to where it's not seated right on the bike frame itself. Yes. Then I routed the cable. Uh-oh, sorry guys. Get back in focus here. I routed the cable, the throttle cable, just down to the frame, and then I just temporarily held it right here for testing purposes with a little black tape. You know what I mean? Pretty soon that'll be a zip tie, and that's just running on up to the good old throttle there. Man, devastating performance. I never thought the Dirty Deuce could get any faster, but it did. It did, guys. It did. And it is a fucking beast. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so fun to ride. Flying down the street with the wind in your hair. You know what I mean? I don't have any hair. Thank you, sir. So in my case, the wind in my head. Oh yeah. I got that nice 3-inch exhaust dump on there with the slant cut, the salami cut on it. Just letting y'all check it out, man. And this concludes my video of my Phatmoto upgrade. I would have did a video of me actually doing the upgrade and making all the trial and error, trying to put everything together and get it to fit, and then the screws that come with the manifold. the screws that come with that manifold, they do not fit the 79cc Phatmoto motor. They do not fit. Those holes are tiny. But lucky I had some other bolts in my little bag of tricks that I was able to bust out and put in there. They'll hold that manifold temporarily until I get some star drives or hex head bolts that something that I could easily work with and buy a wrench to go with. But those will hold up until then. There it is. There it is. I just used some brake clean to clean my motor up, because I don't know if you guys seen my other videos. I had a little oily, dirty little motor, so while I had it off my bike, I detailed the whole thing. All you need is a can of brake clean and a toothbrush. You can detail your whole motor. All right, guys, ride hard, stay safe, use your brakes. Dang, Chop's right in my video.